Welcome back from the break, everybody. You see, you guys get to come out of your break. Pine, who knows? Guy, maybe we'll get to see him again. Maybe not.
Riding the pine right now. It's a little bit tough. I say Bjolby also been sitting on the bench for a while. It's just not their meta. It's not the married man meta for say Bjolby to get back in there, but great players, and there will be time for them to shine. It's a long season.
There will be. I'm glad that we got to see that, though. It does remind me of other FPS games, you know, where it's just like, what's your resolution? What's your crosshair? What's all that? You know? And that's the thing. Now we know the secret to his success.
It's actually really important to have those settings just perfectly so you know what to blame when you miss shots.
Exactly.
That's how I play.
So on point. That's exactly it. All right, third map, Hex. Now we're gonna get into it. It's Assault. It's just run and gun, all the fights.
NYXL up 2-0. Of course, if they win this map, they will win the series and remain at the top of the Overwatch League to the surprise of absolutely no one. They've been a dominant force since they entered the league, ran into a rough meta in last year's playoffs and didn't take away the championship, looking to revenge that this year. And now we'll see as we go to Temple of Anubis.
Temple of Anubis, and hey, we get to see some Winston play now. At least on the side of the XL, they are going to be starting off on defense. They want that verticality. His leap allows him to get up to the high ground here, and so he could go ahead and just jump on top of the Defiant at any point in time.
Mano's going to be right outside this door, waiting for them to enter, get some entry damage right there. Nothing for free when you're playing NYXL. You want to pass the bridge, you got to go this way.
And it's sick.
And now he forces the re-rotation. Guess who's going to be a bouncer again, right outside the door.
It's sick. It's like first point Numbani. You just stay there. Hey, 6 guys for me to cleave down. I'm already at 46% on my ultimate. Thanks a bunch. So they're going to have to deal with that now, Defiant. He's going to go primal on them pretty soon. Nice crowd control there. A little bit of that space defense coming through. But Mono looking to go ahead and just try and establish a little bit of a point.
Now he's going to chase down supports. It's just the supports up there. Tanks on the low ground separated, but Mykles is the first to fall. See if they can get a revenge kill. They do just that, and now the cleanup is there as the supports have to drop to the points. NYXL gets the kills that they need.
Yeah, and the big boss is still here. This is Spirit, at least.
This is really important to get these late kills because they need reinforcements of their own. Speaking of late kills, that is Pilot Diva's specialty. They're not going to do any damage. Envy's going to try to get out. Late kill on Envy, and now NYXL will be at full fighting force by the time it's time to defend again.
That's the thing. Use the stun. Buys you, just a little bit more. A little bit more time to delay things here for the Defiants. They get 1 tick, though. Permanent progress on the first point. So they got that to work with here, Hex. 2 minutes on the clock, and we're going to find out. Can they get the other 2 ticks and start pushing to that second point? I like it.
Some stats can be talked about as coincidence, but winning 22 out of 23 team fights when Nane gets the first kill, that's just a pattern, right? That's just absolutely bears weight right there. Rotation comes to the high ground.
Shows the depth in the roster. Hey, you want to worry about Jonak? Man, he's going to wreck you. Other way around, which way do you turn? Who do you deal with? The answer is you don't. The New York, they deal with you. You're out of this fight, Nane on the high ground right now. Just go ahead and let him know that he is present, and just wait and bide your time until Jonak finds a headshot.
Jonak takes out his opposing number as Neko will fall. Jonak's syndrome for Neko. Dying to the hands and his self-destruct's down, Graviton's down. It is a fiesta of ultimates on the point, but it is all blue in the kill feed. NYXL holds strong. They shut out Houston on this map, so this is not surprising that NYXL's first point defense is at this level.
That's the thing. What do you do when, Mono, his shield bubble is down. Cool, throw the self-destruct in. Oh wait, there's a perfectly timed sound barrier thrown in by Animo to keep everybody alive. Bonus HP making all the difference, and New York Excel once again showing that they are masters of every aspect of the game. And Mono, once again, gonna get that cleave going. Now he's got Primal online. And we get to see, are the Defiant going to be able to manage to get a successful offense rolling here? 55 seconds on the clock. And still, once again, forced into the same area. And then once again, we lose Neko.
Yakpun's gonna have Shatter, but what are you gonna shatter? Everybody's on a different plane of verticality here. It's gonna be difficult to try to set this up.
Oh man, what is he gonna do? He can't float his way through that choke point.
I think Mono's gonna try to spawn camp.
Yeah. How do you get back into the fight if you're Zenyatta? Look, Mono is waiting for him. He's just watching this angle.
Neko's gonna try to get back in, but he's just waiting. Mono's not gonna let them have their Zenyatta play. Neko! Oh no!
Oh man, that's so painful. You might have to go for the Zoom Yata just to get in here at some point because the rest of his team, they're going to be dying. He did manage to rejoin, but it's looking good here. Mono able to cut off Ivy from the rest of the team. Really trying to crank the pressure up here. And so far, the defense holds for the New York Excel, although we've lost Nana. This may be a touch on XL, getting a bit ahead of themselves. They will get wiped out in the end, playing games, and this time they got bitten.
The statistics do bear out that if you lose Zarya in your team fights, you're generally not going to win it. Last week, the number was sitting at about 6% as we readjust our statistics. But the bottom line is, even if you're not very good with numbers, like myself, losing Zarya in team fights equal bad. That's as simple as I can make it.
Basically it. If the pink hair gets trimmed, it's game over. Well, fully charged up Ivy now. Mono cannot keep that shield up. He's going to get melted, and as soon as it goes down, Grav is in. We will have the self-destructs getting chucked into the mix. And, well, we will get a DMAC on Mykles, but so far it's on the Defiant right now, trying to hold it out. Animo throws in the sound barrier, and Nana's still alive. He's still going to be cranking out the hurt.
As Zarya down for their squad, and defense is always in a good position. Getting 1 or 2 kills can usually solidify your defensive position because your respawn is right behind that wall. You're going to reinforce way better. Finally, a decent shatter. Where's the follow-up? A nice block charge from Mono there.
There you go with the plays. Sound barrier gets committed, and we have a couple of kills here for the Defiant. New York, once again, have to stay focused. Job's not over until you've got the W. And now it's on Animo. They are trying to back off here in New York and trying to contest one at a time. They will remove Mykles. Just trying to buy time for the rest of the team to respawn here on New York side.
They want to buy a little bit of time to get the Graviton out here. Now this is a fight they think they can take. A charge comes through, and with 2 people down there, doesn't even matter what that self-destruct is going to do. The NYXL able to deflect this attack. However, they did give up 57%, of course, in assault maps or control maps, or rather hybrid maps. Every 33% is permanent. You may hear the term tick. That's what we're referring to.
Yeah, top of your screen there. Tough break there for the Defiant. It really did look like they had XL on the ropes, but once again, XL resilient as always. Mono with the shatter waiting at the door, the big bouncer ready to check some IDs. Defiant, though, let's see, they're just deciding to, you know what, if we can't go through the front door, we're going to go through the back. Just going for the wraparound, straight out onto the point, still a choke point, and once again, New York in position to deal with this.
Just going to take the side. Now it's all about fighting around this corner here. You see Mono just waiting for him to come in. We'll do just that before they engage. New York knows exactly how much ground to give. Mono's hit huge shatter so far this game.
There's the opening!
There's another.
So sick, and the follow-up is there. Nana going to go ahead and wipe him out now. Rest of New York collapsing on the Defiant, and the Defiant's going to get rolled, sent back to spawn. Not going to be the team kill by the looks of it, although New York not going to show any fear.
It's a masterclass in Reinhardt play. This is ridiculous. Mono is playing so well. King's Row, he was hitting every shatter. He was blocking every shatter. Down to the minor mechanical plays of charging into a charging Reinhardt so that you both fall down.
Yes.
Taking bullets for your team, staying alive, finishing kills. Anything you want your Rein to do, Mono's been doing. It's been perfect. It's been beautiful.
He's at the top of the Rhine food chain right now, at least. Demonstration. Well, oh, nice fire strike. Once again, he's up to 60% on his shatter. He may have a shatter again in just a couple swipes. Let's see. Push is ready to go through, but the grab is here. Envy just waiting, and he just backs around the corner. Split second opening there for Nane to take advantage of, and he will do so. Big boom goes down, and once again, full wipe for the Defiant.
And
you know, you got to praise Mono with that Earth Shatter, right? You know, he catches Young Pug just ever so slightly out of position. Oh, Envy goes around the corner, boom, instant grab. Nane just does not miss a beat.
It's crazy how efficient New York has been. That was only 2 ultimates that they had used. On the other side of things, though, well, it's another play. It's ridiculous.
Crouching Rhine, hidden shatter. Doesn't quite manage to get the follow-up on it, but it will stumble, and it will cost the Defiant valuable time. Self-destruct gets thrown in, no kills off the back of it, though. Ivy just needs to stay alive at this point. It's going to be the Zarya v Zarya fight here. Who gets to stay alive to keep that damage going? Main damage dealers for their teams, and Ivy right in the thick of it. 50% on the next grab. We'll see if they survive that long. Yakpung out of the fight already, and that's not going to help things here for the Defiant. Looking like the XL will be able to hold.
Got to get out on the point. Diva's demacked. It's just Lucio's going to be able to get around here. Once you clean up that Lucio, it should just about be a successful defense. No one alive for Toronto to bring it in. And I love what New York did there. Toronto came into that final fight with 6 ultimates up. Absolutely everything. Everything that they had. New York finds the flank and then makes them use ultimates just to get into position to fight. It's very reminiscent of like Hanamura, where you have to use ults just to just for the privilege of being able to fight for that final point.
That balcony, man, that balcony.
But they make them use ultimates outside So then when you're on the point actually making progress, you have less to use. And New York says the longer this goes on, the better, because we get picks and we have spawn advantage. So forcing the fight outside the gates on Final Anubis. Really, really impressive stuff from New York across the board. It's kind of hard to tell where Toronto team is as far as power rankings go, because like it's just New York.
That's the thing. They're just showing that they're still this efficient killing machine. I mean, those guys are all chuckling. This is just another day in the office for them. End of that point, we flip to player cams. They're all laughing their heads off. There's no pressure on these guys right now. They've got it all figured out. They have the individual skill as well as the team play. It's all on the Defiant now to figure out some form of answer on the defense. It's not looking like they're going to go for anything different either on the Defiant side. No back, pocket plays here.
The top left of your screen, center left as it is, 57.3% is the progress on the second point. So for New York to win this map, they have to take first point, obviously. Then second point, they only need to get above that percentage. So a very difficult task for the Toronto defense incoming here. See what New York has on their offense on Anubis. Seems like we're going to have very similar compositions on both sides.
It's looking like it. 3-3 again. Coming through here for both teams. Excel pausing a moment. Well, we will have everybody gathered up once again, and they are just going to go straight through the point. Are we going to get a knock and an attempt to put them out of position here, perhaps? It was a try coming in from Roki, but to no avail, and they will be able to back off Excel and stay alive. So now on to the high ground. And they're just like, you want to play this game with us? No, we'll send the Zarya in first to just melt your face. Get out of here.
Now they're going to try to jump in as Yakpeng a little out of position to deny the entry for free on the bridge. New York with the excellent rotation. Another jumping in Winston, trying to get some damage done, and already Primal up, so pretty decent Winston play.
Yeah, Yakpeng played that well. Once again with the Winston cleave, gets that Primal online so quickly. Excel, however, doing a good job of zoning him out. Yakpeng had to try and play that a little defensively, kind of cut off from his supports. And there it is once again. Who do you need to kick off the party? It's Shonak with the headshot. Livro there to follow it up, and the Defiant now, it's not looking good. They're gonna get rolled over here. XL, everybody's still alive. Ult's coming online, and now they get the point. Oh man, Shonak.
It happened on the last round of this map as well. Jonak, blue arrow towards Neko means that he hit headshots onto the opposing Zenyatta. Zenyatta's a bit fragile, not gonna survive through too many headshots there, and now we've got what we call the snowball potential here. NYXL is in position to use their teamfight win to have more ultimates and push this all the way on their first push. They've got 6.5 minutes,
6.5 minutes to work with for half a point of progress. All the ults online, nearly got the 6-pack here. We do have the rally getting thrown in, but once again, Envy getting caught out. No D-Matrix to worry about, and so that means that the grab can go through. Self-destruct over the top, shield in position just barely, but it will cost Yakpeng his life. And New York really taking the fight to the Defiant now. Defiant getting pinned into the corner, pushed off the point itself. And this is going to set New York up for a first tick of progress. It does look like it. I mean, what can Envy do? He gets taken for a ride.
Is there anything more frightening than a 300 HP Jonak with armor and shields? The rally on him, untouched. New York, a flawless execution on Temple of Anubis.
They truly are a remarkable beast of a team. Monsters. But we will have a fourth map. Playing through all the map types here. So the fourth map after the break.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by T-Mobile. High ground or low ground, T-Mobile has you covered.